Welcome back, everyone. We have now got a fun race of one of the best Harry Potter games to speedrun, in my opinion. I'm sure everyone else disagrees. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone on Game Boy Advance. I have Nixxo here doing a race as well.
Yep. This will be very bad for me.
Yeah, this game either, like, you get a really good game or you get completely screwed over and lose like hours.
Yep, pretty much.
There's no in between.
There are a few missions where you can lose a lot of time, but yeah, I guess we get it on the way. Does it start when you click new game? Yes, right? Or is there more to select?
I was thinking that in my head before we started. I was like, do I go into in Chamber of Secrets? There's another screen after.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
It always confuses me. I think there was like Potterthon 3. I went 3, 2, 1, go, and then pressed new game, and then sat on like a screen for like 5 seconds, and went, oh well, God, no, that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I can imagine. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cool. Good luck.
Exciting.
Yeah, this game it's actually quite fun. Like I like running it. It's just really, really unforgiving. Also, thanks for all the good luck. Like I might be stuck on Dittany for 20 minutes, but we'll see.
Dittany, yeah, that's either. There's one trick in Dittany that can like basically lose you like 2 minutes, and it's quite precise.
Yeah, it's like
I say that.
Very precise, actually.
Yeah, Liam finds it quite easy. He says.
He's Liam. Though.
Liam's Liam. Liam's very good at games.
Also, this game kind of has most of the hard stuff at the beginning, at least. Like it gets a lot easier once you get past a certain part. You can always die, I guess, but like nothing too bad usually.
Yeah. So, coming into learning spells, we have DDR, and what you want to do is you want to fail it twice because it makes the spell learning slightly shorter.
I might have forgotten that.
Because then he adds on extra steps, so it decreases the amount of time you're waiting for him to finish his teaching.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I was just scared to forget it. Like I was scared to fail, so I did it first off everything, so I can remember.
Yeah, world record fails one, I think. I think world record fails Avifors and then dies in Avifors and has to do it again.
Oh, it fails the spell learning of Avifors? The spell learning of Avifors?
Yeah, I failed the spell learning once and then all died. Oh, English is hard. And then died afterwards. So I lost a ton of time in Avifors. You also may have noticed that I believe Nixxo, I assume you're playing in English.
Yes, I do.
Cool. So Nixxo's playing in English and I'm playing in Norwegian. Norwegian is technically faster. It is faster by 4 frames because it has 2 less text boxes and each text box is 2 frames long, optimally. So it's slightly faster, but it's really not worth it, and also makes it quite confusing to remember where you're going because you can't read the text unless you're from Norway, which I'm not.
Yeah, I have the problem in HP4 quite often. I just don't know what they want from me. Also in HP2 because I played it in different languages before. Because I'm not smart.
HP2 I haven't actually timed. I have no clue what the fastest is there.
I mean, we're just talking about frames here usually, so it doesn't really matter too much usually.
Yeah, the games are not anywhere near optimal enough yet that matters.
What did I miss, Liam? Oh, you played in Swedish yesterday. Oh, on Potterthon. Was it donated for? Oh yeah, also the star I just collected. I don't think we talked about that, but we skip it in the first, like, going through this level, because it gives us this, like, if you collect all stars, it zooms to the door, which you want to have the zoom as slow or as fast as possible, so we take the star that's closest to the door last.
Yeah, I forgot that, so I grabbed it first.
Same. Oh, you did? Oh, you did grab it, okay. Also, I'm gonna go for, like, super safe strats. I don't know about you, but your run is probably gonna be a bit more interesting, because once again, I'm just gonna go for super safe stuff.
There's a few, like, strats that I would go for on world record attempts I'm not gonna go for, like the, there's the barrel walk-in potions.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go for.
Which barely saves time.
Saves, like, a second or 2 seconds. And is really precise, and you can die really easily.
I feel like you can sometimes also just die randomly, but it might just be me.
It's to do with if you walk into the barrel and like if you're too low and you get pushed up, it will push you off the edge as well. But you have to be like high enough that you don't get pushed up by the barrel, but low enough that you don't just walk off the edge straight away.
I see.
It's quite annoying.
Oh yeah, can someone do the FFZ follow, by the way, because I forgot one of the mods in chat. But yeah, we talked about potions. Now we enter potions. It's kind of the first, actually it's the second spell challenge, and it has some kind of tight walking stuff. We talked about barrel skip, or SLS did, which once again we don't go for, but you can just walk past the last barrel on this level, because hitboxes in this game are not great. Like, we're gonna see that a couple times in this run. But sometimes it looks like you're good and you're walking on ground and then you just die. And other times it looks like you shouldn't be able to walk there, but there is collision. So it's just, you kind of have to know the game to know where you can safely walk.
Yeah, if you want to see like real abuse of those sort of like walking on stuff you're not meant to, go and watch the TAS. It is crazily good.
It's really cool to watch.
I think it came out like 5 years ago now.
Yeah. I don't even know what the time is, really.
On the
I don't
TAS,
remember. Yeah.
It's 56 or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think humans could probably get to like a 105 like at a push.
That seems like a really good run if you go for 105.
Yeah, it can definitely go sub PC, which would be my goal if I went for a world record in this game, but I won't because this game is hell to play.
I mean, you have world record in this game, but
yeah,
fair.
so yeah.
It's actually kind of interesting how HP1 for all consoles is like around 1 hour and a bit, except 6th gen, which is like 3.
I think they're all like, yeah,
one and a bit.
6 minutes apart or something.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah. And up until Monday, HP1 and HP3 GBA have the same time for their world record.
Oh, I didn't know that. HP3 GBA is like an ancient record as well, right?
2017, I believe.
That is pretty old.
Yeah. There is a new route for that, but no one's done it yet.
Yeah. It's still like the 3 GBA and the GBC games, you just need to get so lucky to have a shot. Or not so
GBC
lucky.
GBC is crazy.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to split. I'm glad I didn't, because that would stop one of our timers. Not sure which one. But I'm glad I
record 6 minutes.
It's like I should have remembered which button stops which timer. It's kind of a gamble at the end now, but whatever, we'll see once we finish if I stop the correct timer. Also, I'm like already behind, but the worst level comes up now. Like, this level is actually hell. Turn off numpad, that's a good idea, Mark. I did. No accidental splits can happen.
Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
You'll see us take damage a lot. It's because spellcasting is super slow in this game, so it's actually faster to take damage and to heal yourself than it is to knock over a gnome. So you'll see us take damage a lot.
It's also really hard to hit a gnome. Like, surprisingly hard. And the beans are always, like, the beans heal you, the beanbags, and like the beanbags fully heal you, I think, and the single beans give you 1 health bar.
And the beanbags respawn as well, so there's not a finite amount.
And in any percent, health is actually kind of like a concern. I mean, if I really get stuck on Dittany, I have save states, just in case. But we'll see.
Cool. So coming up in Dittany, I'm just going to cross this gap. What you'll be seeing a lot of, if you've played this game casually, you'll sort of think, what is happening? Because of the way that collision works, if you lodge yourself between one of these, I think what are they, turnips or something? I don't know. If you lodge yourself between the hedge and the plant thing, you'll sort of clip into the hedge. And if you do it well enough, you clip really far, and you can hit it in unintended ways. which basically means that you can just... I died.
Rip. Hey, that means I'm ahead now.
I got eaten by a gnome.
Yeah, I refresh VLC. I feel like it might be because the RTMP is running for a while. Maybe we should, you know, reset it. Or restart it. But yeah, this level, as explained, has probably the, I mean, not the coolest trick, but it's up there in this game. I still don't really know how it works consistently, but if you just press yourself against the X, you can kind of clip into the wall. Also, I've never done this puzzle casually, so I'm glad this exists, because I have no idea where to go.
Oh, I have no clue how this puzzle works.
I know I've tried in my, like, casual blind playthrough. But I know I didn't find out, and I looked up the speedrun and did this. Come on. Get in there, Harry. There we go. It's kind of like you run into the egg and let go of inputs. At least that's how I do it. And
yeah, I sort of run diagonally and then, like, hold up for a very brief period of time and then let go.
Yeah, like something like that. It's a weird glitch. Also, this is where I will die, probably.
So you'll notice we only get the first two. We get the first two moving platforms to move. We don't need to move all three because we can very precisely, with some very exact movement, move diagonally across and skip getting the third platform moving, which saves bringing an egg like across the entire map.
Hey, I got it! Let's go! I was so scared of this. Also, I almost died on the platforms after. That would have been hilarious. I'm glad that didn't happen. I took it very slow, but yeah. I took it very slow, but we got there. I probably have the wrong Quidditch controls, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might have to swap them.
I don't even know how to swap them.
Is it just in the pause menu?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for flying in this game, there's like two different types of controls you can have. There's the basic controls and the advanced controls. However, the advanced controls are much better than the basic controls. The basic controls are absolute hell. And I don't know why they're the basic controls.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, it's like some games have inverted as basic controls, and inverted controls are objectively worse. Just to trigger a few people in chat. Also, Quidditch in this is actually quite interesting. It's pretty much like, you know, PC and PlayStation, but in 2D. It's not terrible. It's not great either.
And with the actual Quidditch matches, and with that as well, it's always consistent the direction that the snitch goes in. So as long as you memorize the paths, then you know where the snitch is going to go.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, so you, the place the snitch spawns in and the path that the snitch takes is always consistent. The same as with the key at the end. That's always consistent in the same direction.
I see. I mean, I know they have a set cycle, but I didn't know they also spawn like the same position and stuff. Like on PC. Also, where do we go? I just realized I don't have my splits open, so I don't have any help.
Mine are open, but I keep forgetting to split, so I've just got like blank splits going.
Do you have splits running? Not here.
Currently they're on Disney.
Ah, okay.
So I'm very out of date with my splits.
One more up. But yeah, next section, SLS is already learning the spell, Alohomora, and the next section is probably the one with the coolest skips, which can also cost you like a lot of time.
Yeah.
But it's called the prefect skips. You'll see once they happen, but I don't go for the first one anyways. I think you do, right?
Yeah, I go for all four.
Yeah. So there are some prefects patrolling the corridors, which are supposed to detect you if you get too close to them, but if you do it properly, you can just squeeze past with pretty precise movement as well. And then they just don't catch you and you skip the entire sneak level.
Yeah, I failed the first one once.
Yeah, they're pretty hard to do. Like, some of them are easy, but the first and last one are specifically hard. The ones in the middle are okay.
Okay, I got past the first one.
Nice.
It's if they oh, that was not a good attempt at that. If you're going at them from left to right or right to left, their detection of you is a lot worse than if you're going from up to down or down up.
I forgot how to switch spells for a second. But yeah, this is where SLS saves even more time because I'm not going for that one. I have never learned it and I'm awful at it, so gotta go the long way around. Now you see at least how much it saves though, so
I got prefect glitch.
Quantum press. Oh no, yeah. Well, talking about prefect glitch, thanks for showing it off. It's if you do the skip, sometimes that can happen, and you just get stuck in an infinite dialogue. And you can thankfully slowly still make your way to the loading zone, but it's just painful for like your fingers and everything. It's terrible.
Yeah, if you can hear, I'm just literally.
Oops, that's not how this works.
My world record gets this as well, so it's fine.
Wait, how does the prefix skip work again? I can do this one, or not. Wait, what? Come on. I've never gone from bottom. I don't know how bottom works.
Similar to top.
Okay. I don't know how top works either, though, apparently. I might just go the long way. Because I don't remember. It was too early, I think.
From the bottom, as long as when you're going diagonally, you're grinding along the right wall, you should be fine in terms of positioning.
I see.
If that makes any sense.
No! That should have been it. Dude. I just have to go up. What's so hard about that? There we go. That was terrible. I kind of forgot all the like setups and visual cues for it. I mean, this one is easy. The third one.
Oh yeah, the third one's just like downright and you got free.
Nope.
So I'm now doing Snape sneaking, which basically shows off how blind Snape is. So like when you first press his first button, it calls Snape. But you literally walk right in front of him and he doesn't see you.
Oops. Yeah, it's like, I don't really know why it's that, because usually he should catch you there, but I guess they just programmed it like a cutscene or something. Come on, Harry. Harry's not doing a good diagonal, I blame him. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, at least I got them. I'm proud of myself. Only took a while.
And then on that last bit in Snape, you're meant to unlock 3 doors while avoiding Snape, but if you stay along the bottom edge, Snape won't catch you. So there's no risk.
Yeah, there's like a lot of sneaking around Snape in that section, and it looks like he should catch you a couple times, but he just doesn't because he's absolutely blind.
And one last prefect skip that I failed because I was on the wrong line.
Yeah, it's basically the same we did, or I did right now, but the other way around.
That's not going to work.
And I would say it's actually harder the other way around, like the one SLS is doing right now, but it's hard to tell.
I got that one.
Nice.
I found a way of working out if you're going to get it or not actually for the last one, like a visual cue.
That is nice.
If you go all the way to the right in the right position, when you go up left, you should grind past him, and if you grind past the prefect, that means you can just hold up right and you're free, and it won't soft lock. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I've seen it on your stream, like a bit. Corner of my eye. What's actually next? Herbology, right? Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty chill level. Looking forward to it because it's not stressful. It's actually hard to die in herbology.
Mid-game's quite relaxing.
I mean, it has like the mirror section though, which when I played it casually, that was terrible because it has so many moving platforms. I just couldn't beat it. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Snape catches me. Okay, no. We're fine. I'm trying to think if Herbology has tricks. I guess it has the same like egg stuff we did in Dittany, or
it also has the enemy trigger skip.
I had the Doxies too. Okay, let's see. Let's see how my prefect skip goes. Probably pretty horrible. Oh yeah, I guess if you don't skip the Doxies, Herbology is actually quite hard. I agree.
Yeah,
like,
it's a good thing that that's a thing, because it just makes it, like, not scary in the slightest. I don't think I've ever died in Herbology.
That was pretty fast.
Spoken too soon, probably. I'm gonna die now. But...
Oh, I've fallen into exactly that black pit that you're, like, next to right now. I've fallen into that 2 or 3 times, probably. Also,
I think I've fallen in a couple of times in practice whilst casting Flipendo.
yeah, that's what happened to me as well. Side. It's like sometimes you just don't think of it anymore because Herbology should be so easy.
Also, this area lags like crazy.
Does it on hardware as well? Like on original hardware? There's another thing actually we didn't really cover, but SLS plays on a GBA. I play on an emulator. And it's not too different in this game. Like the emulator is pretty accurate, but it also lags on that section. It's just very poorly coded.
Sorry, there you'll see that I grinded up against the hedge. And it's because if you go through that hole, just sort of like normally, it triggers Doxies to appear in the room and they just basically chase you around the entire area until you feed them to the plant. But if you grind along the edge, you can skip the trigger. So it just means that you don't have to worry about getting rid of the Doxy, so it does save time as well. The task does it.
Yeah, health is more important than you think. If you die in Herbology at any point, it resets you to the beginning. So, gotta collect all of those plants again.
Any spell challenge or learning thing or collectathon thing, if you die at any point, you have to collect all the things again. You don't get to keep any. And if you die in a spell challenge like Flipendo or Lumos or anything, you have to redo the spell learning as well.
Yeah, that's why this game is so unforgiving. I forgot what to do here.
My 1:12:21 lost 3 minutes to Lumos because I died and had to go back through and do the spell learning again.
Huh? Isn't there... I'm so confused. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Whoops. Well, that's the good thing that he can reset the level, because I forgot to cast at that egg. Yeah, Herbology is a pretty good level. It's pretty chill. It's one of the few that are not stressful in the run if you're not an idiot and forget where to go. Flubberworms is actually also quite cool, because it has a nice mechanic. I like Flubberworms. I like it as a level.
I don't mind Flubberworms. The only time Flubberworms are annoying is when you're getting the third Flubberworm, and sometimes you use the fuse and the other Flubberworm walks into the pit.
Yeah, true.
I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah, same.
So Quidditch is annoying because if other people fly into you, you lose all your speed.
And sometimes you just can't prevent it. They're just...
Yeah, things like bludgers and stuff just follow you around randomly and there's no way of avoiding them, really.
Yeah, they come out of nowhere and no time to react in the slightest.
I don't know what path this is going to take because I haven't got this far.
Time for lag. I don't really like my health. 3 health bars does not seem good, but it's kind of the only health refill is usually on the path to Hagrid's hut. I think that's like the only big one we take usually.
Yeah, so, there's a couple that you can take optionally, but that's the main one that you just grab basically every time you go through. There's a couple in chests, like there's one in Aberforth and there's one in Lumos that you can grab. There's actually 2 in Lumos that you can grab.
2 bean bags or just like normal beans?
2 bean bags.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's a chest in the middle of the first room with the gargoyle that has a beanbag in, and then there's a chest in the basement area that has a beanbag in as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually the old world record died on Lumos, so
Yeah.
it's this game is hard. So getting a really good run in is really hard. And the current recce might just not get beaten for years because it's actually pretty good for how difficult and unforgiving this game is. Yeah, everything casually in this game is super punishing. Even as a speedrun, it's super punishing. You do one misstep and just mess up, and your run is over, essentially.
Troll. So for the troll fight, as long as you stay a certain distance away, the troll won't attack you. It'll keep following you. So you want to try and get it towards this big pit, and then push it in. And that's all you have to do.
It's a great fight. There's also, if you fall into those holes, there's a secret down there. Just a fun fact. A hundo fun fact.
Yeah. World record falls into that hole. Is it? Falls. Yeah. Cool.
I like finally made it into Quidditch. I'm so far behind already. Honestly, if I get sub-estimate, I would be really impressed. Because I don't think I will, but I'll try. It is a mean secret. Like, you either get it because you're bad, or because you're really, really bored and test out everything, I guess. But finding that is hard. Falling into the pit.
Can you not go backwards through the door?
I don't know, can you? I've never tried that. Maybe it's just a speed strat, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe it isn't too bad of a secret after all.
Okay, I'm on 2 health, so I should be fine for Aberforce.
Isn't Aberforce the one that has quite some beans? Oh, what's
Yeah,
that?
it has a lot just lying around. It's just, if you go into Aberforce with 1 health, you're basically dead. Because that first room with the 2 doxies, you can't get past them without taking damage.
Doxies in general are annoying. Like, they're really, really poorly coded, in my opinion. They're supposed to follow you around, but they kinda, I don't know, go all over the place.
They have really weird patterns.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't take damage here. Cool.
We have indeed sniped all goals, Perpetuum. We are trying to think of something to set up as an additional donation goal. I don't know whenever that happens, but it hopefully happens eventually. But yeah, for now we've just exceeded the donation expectations by a lot.
Cool.
So I
didn't go and have a Aberforce, which has put me ahead of world record.
Oh really? That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm 45 seconds ahead of world record.
Oh wow. Did we have like any world record apart from Liam's? I am so dead in RV4s. I have 1 health.
I don't know. I don't think so yet.
Yeah, I think Liam's HP3 is still the only one, so time to get a second.
It's not happening. This game is too unforgiving.
We'll see. I believe. Which floor is RV4 is in?
First floor.
Oh, yeah. Second, rather. First floor is where the troll is. But yeah, thanks.
No, it's on the same floor as the troll.
Wait, I went 1 floor up though, didn't I? Whatever. I found it. Yeah, I guess Zasta's HP2 hundo kinda counts.
There's also, if we're talking about world records achieved while Potterthon is on, I think Conception got the HP1 GBC world record during Potterthon as well.
True.
Or maybe just before.
I think before his run, but it was during Potterthon.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I'll do now, because I'm pretty much dead. I don't have health. But I'll try it. Can I, like, jinx those? I was stuck on the door. I could not jinx them. Question answered.
So for Flobberworm, we actually go through the entire area backwards, because it means that there's some doxies that would normally spawn at the beginning, but they don't spawn. So it just makes it safer and also is slightly quicker.
Almost forgot to fail the spell again.
Just go for 100%. Just get all the spells from now on.
That's actually like really hard in Hundo. I know this game is a lot of hard stuff, but I have a hard time remembering Hundo Wingardium. It was actually so long.
Yeah, actually, I think when I was doing attempts, I was writing it down as it went.
That makes sense.
I was literally writing like ULLRRD.
Just have a better memory. I'll try next time. Remembering stuff is hard. I almost made it this time without getting hit. Come on. Could have done that before. Oh, also Flubberworm has the flute mechanic. I don't know if we talked about it. I don't think so. Did I just miss the star?
Yeah. I don't think we have yet.
No. Yeah, it's not like the flute in PC, for example, or on PlayStation 1. It just summons flubberworms. I don't even know. We use it for Fluffy as well, actually. But in that level, you play the flute, they follow you. That's essentially the whole catch.
It's also useful when you play the flute, it extends your hitbox forward slightly. So if you're going through a loading zone, if you play the flute, it saves like a frame per loading zone.
If you play it perfectly, because it only extends it for a short, like a few frames.
Yeah, so it's like if you play it as you're entering a loading zone, you might save a frame.
It's worth going for it, but realistically, probably it does nothing.
I'm gonna go for a safer strat here at the end of Flubberworm. I'm gonna move the log rather than using the moving platform. Come on.
Wait, I always move the log. Apparently I always go for slow strats or safe strats.
Yeah, it's slightly quicker to use a moving platform, but that spawns the enemies. Come on, there we go.
Flubberworms are kinda cute. I like Harry's animation even more. If you're like standing still and then play the flute. Him dancing to it is great.
So what's after Flubberworm? I think we go to Lumos straight after this, don't we?
Yeah, pretty sure. Oh yeah, also this Hedwig letter. You can skip it, the one I just skipped. If you walk like out of the challenge quick enough, she just doesn't get there in time.
Yeah, you just hold left. There's a few things like that where you can skip cutscenes and stuff by holding a direction. There's one just before the Ravenclaw Quidditch match that you can do as well.
I don't remember that one, but yeah, probably. I'm not surprised.
Hold up left when you go into the Great Hall.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, Lumos is a pretty straightforward challenge. It's not super interesting. You just go in and kill a bunch of people. Also, Lumos is probably it's actually the one spell we don't need in the speedrun at all. We will still cast it sometimes if there's like waiting for a cycle or whatever. But you technically don't need to cast Lumos once to complete this game.
Yeah, and the casting animation is quite slow, so if we can get away with not casting it, we won't.
Yeah, it's just, brightening up the screen, but it's not super dark anyway, so it doesn't really matter for us too much. Oh yeah, also, how do you play the flute? Oh, like that. I forgot all the controls. But yeah, you will hear the great flute theme on my stream now, because I have the audio. Hey.
Oh yeah.
It's actually quite well done, I like it. I mean, that sums up Lumos pretty well, doesn't it? See you. No, I'm stupid. Yeah, those flubber worms reset themselves to their spawn point if you kill one of them off. So it can be really painful if you kill the first one you collect off, essentially. I think you're supposed to bring them to Hagrid one by one.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it does. But I assume that's how it's supposed to go for like casual players. So what we do is kind of a bit more risky, but definitely pays off. I don't know how to play the flute. I've never done that in my life.
I'll just get out my oboe and play that instead.
That sounds good.
Well, no, actually, I don't know where it is. Should probably go and find it.
Why do I know GBA games? Full series, Jody.
Because they're the best games, obviously.
That as well.
Why would you not know? So, in Lumos, you won't be able to see, but we're introduced to blue gnomes, which take 2 hits rather than 1. So they get stunned and they lie down on the floor, and then they get back up again. You can't see them because the lights aren't on, but
they'll show up later. The blue gnomes. And yeah, you see what we meant with what Lumos does. If you would cast it, you would just be able to see like a tiny bit more, but it's just really not needed. So we don't bother, usually.
I have really bad gnome RNG. Oh, also, fun fact with the gnomes, if you hit a gnome but it's not on screen, it doesn't count it until it comes back on screen. So they have to be on screen for it to count it as killing the gnome.
Oh, I don't know if I killed some of them off. I hope not. I forgot where to go. I think I killed some of them off. That's kind of horrible. Dude, get out of here, Doxy. Don't kill me. That's the platform you were talking about. I found it.
Yeah, that's where the trigger for all the monsters is.
I hope that's still all 6. I don't think it is. We'll see. Looks like 3. Oh no, it is all 6. Okay, cool. Thank God. That would have been so bad.
Have to go back and work out which ones you've missed.
Yeah, really don't want to do that. I mean, they look like 3 sprites, but I guess some of them were inside of each other.
Yeah, they overlap quite easily.
So this run is not entirely dead for me, so that's good.
I'm just starting Snape's storeroom area.
I don't remember how that level looks. Oh, it's the one with the... Yeah, that one. I remember now.
There's a couple of task strats that we don't do because they're pixel perfect.
It's also really long.
This first bridge here, you can... After you hit one of these buttons, you can go straight back across it. And like, while it's turning, but it is frame pixel perfect.
He might be on world record pace.
I'm 31 seconds ahead of world record.
There you go.
I lost 15 seconds compared to world record in Lumos.
I think the Snape storage room is one of the longest levels. I only know the mirror is also pretty long. At least it's very punishing to die at the end.
Yeah.
Also have no clue where to go. 3rd floor, right? Yeah, it has to be. It's Lumos.
Yeah, the only time you go to the 2nd floor is Wingardium. So this is probably the most annoying cycle in the game. The gargoyle in Potion Storeroom, because its cycle is so that you just miss out on getting through the door. And then you have to stand there and wait for like 25 seconds. Not that long, but it's a ridiculously long time.
Yeah, it's frustrating because you can't make it. That was a very easy spell learning for Lumos. I am happy, otherwise I probably would have failed it.
Where's the... Cool.
Wait, how can the TAS have 0 frames of leeway? Oh, like it's frame perfect? So you can't get the cycle if you do it frame perfect? Is that what that means?
Please don't kill me.
I lost
Might
way too
die
much
here.
health. Oh, you're dying to blue gnomes?
Yeah, I might have to play it safe.
Oh god, I am dying to Lumos. I'm maybe. Not yet. We'll see. Where's the beanbag? Just asking for a friend.
In Lumos,
Yeah.
the first chest you come across in the middle
Oh.
of that room with the gnome,
Yeah.
you use Alahomora on it, and then you get a beanbag.
I missed that.
There's
Alright.
also one in the basement. If you go up the right-hand side, there's another chest.
Oh, okay. I'll try to go for that one. If I don't die on the way. Just wait out the gnomes.
I'm grabbing the beanbag in Potion Storm.
That seems reasonable. Alright, cool. I made it into the basement. Oh, wow. And he like almost insta-killed me coming out of it. There's a bean in here as well, right? Let's take it for safety. Alright.
So these 2 pixies here, it looks like there's 1 pixie, but it is actually 2 stacked on top of each other. And if it hits you, you lose 2 health rather than 1.
Oh yeah, I lost a run to that once. Because I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Ooh. Ah, I nearly died.
Oh yeah, SLS is leading by like a lot. But I did not expect anything else, really. I really wanted to practice for this run, but then I couldn't. I know that's a great excuse. Come on.
I'm probably going to get caught by this prefect like 4 times though, because I'm really bad at this movement.
I learned Quidditch World Cup GBAs already. Wait, how is there still a gnome left? I don't understand. Where is he? Huh?
Okay,
Wait,
got caught once.
there's no way there's still a... Oh, it's a star. That makes more sense. It's here, right? Yeah. Thanks, Beaver.
Really bad at this prefect movement. There we go.
Thankfully, no more prefect skips in that, you know, in that section.
Yeah.
But this is the mirror level, the mirror of Erised, and it is tough. Like the platforms are actually kind of hard. Or is it the level? Yeah, it is. I know this game.
It's also a very broken level. Not as broken as one of the other levels. We all know which one we're talking about, but it's one of the more broken levels.
Yeah, like we don't do half of it essentially because they messed up.
Yeah. So what we're going to do here is you're meant to do like all these moving platforms, go like all the way around the room. But there's a switch that you need to hit on a wall up here. I missed it. Go slow cycle then. There's a switch here. And what it does is that sets up a like at the end it sets up a platform to move right near the end of the level. But you can just go backwards through the level again and go and hit it on its way back. So you don't have to go all the way around. It's not useful at 100% because there's a chocolate frog in that chest that you have to grab.
It's a lot harder on Hundo. Like that section is actually not easy because you have to, you know, hit stuff from a floor that breaks underneath you essentially. So you have no time, it's pretty much.
Cool, so the only reason we come over to this side is to hit that one switch. If we could find like a good out of bounds glitch in this game, we'd save so much time.
Yeah, actually talking about out of bounds, there is out of bounds in this game. It's just not useful yet. I don't think we mentioned that, right?
No, we haven't yet, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is out of bounds, but at the moment there's no use for it. It's just a cool thing to be able to show off.
Yeah. It's like if there's a a door facing downwards, which has a loading zone next to it. You can get out of bounds by pause buffering, I think, or something.
Yeah, if you pause buffer. Doors require 2 frames to take you to the next area.
I see.
So if you pause buffer a frame at a time, so it doesn't have enough time to take you to the next area. So you just end up walking into the void. But it's only on like a couple of doors that it works. Even on like the doors that are facing down, it doesn't work on some of them.
Oh no, I'm stupid. Yeah, I did mess up, wizard. I forgot that's a thing. Whoops. That's such a mean puzzle, though. I have to say.
Which puzzle?
Storage. Or where you push
Oh,
the stuff. It's not
block
really a
pushing one.
puzzle. It's pretty
No,
obvious.
just remember which one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember which ones to hit.
Yeah, I just want to do that as a disclaimer. I'm not sure if I'll finish the run. I'll try to, but if we are quite a bit, or not behind schedule, but we're a bit tight on schedule, and since we have the quiz block after, we kind of want that to start like on time, more than me finishing this run. So if it's too bad in the end, I might just not finish. What was he? Also, I really need health. Also, isn't there health down here? Let me check. I feel like there is. Because why would this be here otherwise? Okay, it's just a dead end. Nice.
Welcome to HP1 GBA. I was trying to think I don't know I think there's like a couple of beams, but there's not really any way you can grab tons of health until near the end.
Yeah, probably. I'm probably gonna die to the gnomes. We'll see. I don't see them. Like, sometimes the gnomes hide behind the wall collision because, like, you don't see them if they're too close to the lower wall. Oh, there he is. So it's kind of scary if you have 1 health.
So I'm just concentrating on spell learning.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
That's very understandable. No, that's a big rip. You spawn here? The heck, HP1 GBA?
Yeah, that
Why?
is one of the more brutal deaths to have in Storm.
My spell like missed him barely. That's a big oof. But hey, just a good showcase of how, like, people say HP1 PC is unforgiving, which is not wrong, but this game is like a whole nother level.
So in Wingardium Leviosa, you need to be sort of quite exact with how you move stuff, because what you're trying to do is optimize camera movement. So you want to try and put yourself in the best position so that the camera is moving as little as possible.
Yeah, moving Wingardium blocks is super slow. Also, I never know where to move them. But that's on me.
Here we can just take this thing we just used, this little statue, and we can press a switch with it later on, which we're not meant to, so it saves using a further away block.
It's a bit choppy again. Let me refresh your VLC real quick.
I am local recording as well.
Yeah, that's perfect. Cool.
I always forget, so I remembered before this one to do it.
Yeah, I don't know, it's... Today, like, yesterday worked really well with all the RTMP restreaming. Today there's like a few hiccups, and we are not entirely sure why, but it's going well, like, for the most part, so that's good.
Yeah, there's not been any major issues so far this marathon.
Which is rare for a Potterthon. It's usually a Potterthon trademark to have tech issues, but...
Usually it's my runs. Remember the horror that was.
Yeah.
Chamber Secrets 100%.
I am an idiot. Oh, that was 2 Xbox 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish this run. That was just dumb. Should have casted Lumos. I said it's useless. That's what I get. Yeah, exactly. I'm just, you know, throwing for you guys. Not because I'm bad.
I wouldn't say it's bad. I'd more say unpracticed.
Yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't say bad. I mean, you're third in this game. I think. You third? Or was Liam third?
No, Liam is, like, he overtook me with a second run or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I never remember which, like, because both your PBs are quite close.
Yeah, it's like a few seconds apart. Wait, no, you did more than one run. You did practice at least, like a bunch at least. But yeah, fair, I guess. It's okay. I'm fine with not being good at this game. I knew that would happen. Once again, I wanted to practice, but I just really could not find the time for it. So that's what you get, I guess. I deserve this. So I don't quite, like, aren't you close to endgame? I don't remember what happens after that Quidditch, but isn't it fluffy, actually?
No, there's library.
Oh, yeah, library is...
And
oh, and then forest, yeah. I remember.
Grab the snitch, Harry. Thank you. That was really slow. I lost a ton of time.
Actually, I say a lot of bad stuff about this game, but the forest is probably one of my favorite forests from Harry Potter games. Just because it's pretty, like, clear where to go. It's not too long. It's pretty chill, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I hit him. There we go. How do I still have, like, only 2 health left again? What happened? I don't even know. I feel like I should have more, but... Well, make that 1.
So we're coming into library now, which is a really complex level. You have to go through the entire level. It's like... trying to work out where you're going, and there's moving platforms, and there's Aberforth statues.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, there is a bit of a delay in, like, obviously commentary, because the stream goes through my audio. The stream audio goes through me. And we have, like, a bit of a different stream delay, because I am, like, you know, restreaming. But that shouldn't be too bad.
So when they designed the library, they forgot that the collision actually goes past here.
I knew that.
I think I died. Nope, I'm fine.
I knew
That's
that.
Library done.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm just sad.
No, it's fine.
I always think there's a beanbag in there, and it's a freaking doxy because the game developers are not nice.
They knew that one day someone would be speedrunning it and trying to find help.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, the library skip is pretty dope.
I literally have no way how that works casually because I've never done it.
I think you go like all the way around. It's quite a long section if you do it casually.
Yeah. I just know that it's like you just skip all of it basically.
Yeah. Also, this trick used to be like harder. We had a different setup for it at least when I like actually ran this game. Now it's pretty free, I think, if I recall correct.
Yeah. Cool, so going into the Great Hall here, if you hold up left, you get dislodged like a couple of pixels in that direction, which is enough to take you out of a cutscene that's meant to happen. So you just skip an entire cutscene by doing that.
Oh, that's what you mean. I don't know that, or I didn't know that. Like, not even kidding.
Yeah, literally after you do library, when you go back to the common room, just hold up left.
Alright.
And you skip that cutscene.
Isn't it like Malfoy? Or
yeah, I think they come over and they're like, you're awful, Harry. And you're like, cool, thanks, cheers.
Classic Malfoy. The route for this game is not hard to learn, no. It's just doing it, which is the problem, in my opinion. Remembering where to go is not too bad. Also, you have, like... I think you can pause the game and check where to go. Pretty sure.
I think so.
Or at least you have a map, I know that. I've used that before.
I know in 2 you can do that.
Mm. Okay. This is... I still have full health, so this is the attempt that gets past it. I believe.
Cool. Okay, I'm heading into forest now. I'm just going over to see Hagrid.
Yeah, forest is like... I mean, I wouldn't call it a unique level, but it has some interesting ideas, which are totally not stolen from other video games in the slightest.
There's also a new skip I do in forest that saves like a couple of seconds.
Ooh.
It's in the task, so it's not really new, but
I guess
new enough
for people to go for it. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about, so looking forward to see it. Okay.
I'm sure Liam probably already goes for it, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I tend to suggest strats, and then Liam's like, "Oh, I already do that." I'm like, "Oh, I'm really bad at this game then."
Yeah, Liam being Liam.
Yeah, cool. So what you can do here, on these next ones, rather than destroy them, you can just walk into it and just, like, damage yourself through. Jam yourself through there.
Oh, that is actually pretty neat.
You can technically do it on the first set, but it's really, really precise on the first one and not worth going for.
Mm. And, like, actually, that's a good thing to mention as well. This level, we just made the Wiggenweld potion somewhere in this game. I don't know where, but we have a potion for that level, for the forest. So if you should drop to 0 health, there's like once you get a health refill.
Yeah.
Hey, I made it out of Snape's storage room. Let's go.
Whew.
It's like a casual playthrough right now. Oh yeah, also there are trolls in the forest. Nobody knows why.
So it can go. Rawr, rawr. That's what it does. They're not scary in the slightest. Like, they're easy to avoid.
Yeah, they're super slow.
And then there's secret paths here in the trees that you're just sort of meant to work out. I don't think there's any sort of visual cue.
No, I don't think so.
The actual paths themselves, just for the entrances.
You just press in one direction and move, or you press directions until Harry moves. It's the strat for it, or you just know it, obviously.
Mm. Cool. So I'm heading into endgame now. I've got 4 health, so I should be fine.
Nice.
Hopefully, and not die.
Still on world record pace, by the way.
I'm currently 9 seconds behind world record.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
But there is time to save at the end, so maybe.
Wait, where the heck do I
That
go?
requires playing well.
I'm so confused. Let me check out the map. Floor 7, that's what I thought. But how do I get there?
Secret bookcase.
Oh, it's like... Oh, is that Hermione in front of it? I thought it's a prefect. Oh, it's... No, that is a prefect. Never mind. I am lost, Solly, yeah. I have to admit it. No, we definitely go up here. Oh, here, that's where we go. It's like down here somewhere. Or not.
Cool, grab the chocolate frog. My 100% one is complete.
Nice. Yeah, that's the one chocolate frog you actually like cannot miss, pretty much. It's here.
Yeah. Unless you get really good RNG and it jumps out of the way.
I guess, yeah. I guess it's not really important for an any percent run, but Hundo is actually not too bad in this game. It's only those chocolate frogs, like what, 20 or whatever.
Yeah. 100% only adds like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's really not bad. They're not too far off. It's a few chocolate frogs and then pumpkin pasties, which actually increase your health. Like, you collect 3 of the pumpkins and you get 1 health bar. Which makes Hundo late game like a lot easier than any percent late game. Okay. If I don't die to the mirror, I'm happy.
So for Fluffy, it is actually possible to walk along the bottom edge and not get damaged, but it's super ridiculously precise.
Never seen that.
Not worth it, RTA. If you get hit by Fluffy, all the progress you've made goes. So you don't want to get hit.
And he turns like instantly, so reacting to him is hard, so we just keep our distance.
Okay, let's go for hard Devil Snare strats.
Good luck. Devil Snare is one of probably the last level where you can lose a lot of time. Like Chess and the Potion is pretty consistent, and Voldemort as well. But that level has a lot of moving platforms, and it's absolutely terrible, so... Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to do a thing. As a Lazarus cat. I mean, no one is surprised about that. I didn't even remember the route, as you can see.
So for Devil's Snare, there's a ton of fire pots that you're meant to knock over around the area, but you only have to hit the last one, so you can just like not hit any of the others.
No, platform Y. No, just have to wait like a long time.
Hopefully I don't get damaged again. Cool.
Nice. That was a good Devil Snare.
Yeah, I had one. I fell into a pit once.
Oh, I didn't see
Other than
that.
that, it's fine. Yeah, I fell in right near the beginning. Because I go for really risky strats on the moving platforms. It's fine. Key's coming up, and I'm really bad at keys, so I'm probably going to lose like a minute.
Keys is actually terrible in a casual playthrough.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen people stream those games on Twitch and like not getting it at all because it's kind of tough. There's really only one spot where you can catch it. It feels like, where you're close enough.
Okay, let's see if this goes well.
I don't even know what I'm going to. I guess up. Whoops.
Okay, I got a good key.
Nice.
I actually golded my key split.
Very nice. Yeah, good luck for Voldemort and Fire Potion.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Let's hope for a world record here.
Chess is basically like how chess works in real life. You know, when you put the chess pieces on the switches.
As in all Harry Potter games, chess is very accurate again. This is probably the worst of them all in terms of accuracy. Not gonna lie.
Okay. So now we're getting the ingredients for the black potion. The black fire potion. So you have to go through 4 separate like trial rooms.
Yeah.
You can avoid hitting that one of those blocks, but it's annoying.
I was just about to say don't go for that. Not on that pace. The weird diagonals.
Yeah, I always go for the other one because the other one's free.
Mm.
But that first one is stupidly annoying.
It's great how I'm like watching you run more than I'm playing myself, but that's how it's supposed to be. Pretty sure, yeah, this is where Wingardium is. This is not where Wingardium is. Charms class, it's to the right. I totally knew that, trust me, chat. I would never forget this game. And you caught the worst of them all for me, Cold Light, because I apparently don't remember much of this game and I didn't derust. But SLS is on world record pace, so that's something. Wait, 1,500. Did we get a donation? Let me see, because we've. Wait. Oh yeah, we did. Actually, two. We got one from Mylan, $50. Saying $35 is promised from last night, and extra 15 for good measure. I failed Wingardium. That's okay. I didn't look. And then $10 from Complex Beaver, who says total was annoying, and I agree with that. Now we're at a flat 1,500, which is amazing. So yeah, thanks guys. That's very cool. Like 1.5k is insane. What?
Okay, very safe here.
Oh god, I'm too bad to do Dance Dance Revolution. Oh yeah, and we once again fulfilled all of the, or you know, donated towards all of the extra incentives. So that's pretty epic.
Very close to just walking straight into a pit. That would have been gone over.
I think I've been awake for too long. I cannot beat Wingardium. That's so sad. Is that it? Did I do it? Yes. No.
So here we use one of these blocks to stop this barrel early, and it means that we don't have to push one of these barrels across the entire room.
Yeah, that room is kind of a big mess. It's just a lot of buttons you have to stand on, or you have to push stuff to.
Yeah, and you just have to learn what you're doing and where you're pressing and what order you're going in.
Yeah. I don't think that one statue landed, but I might be wrong. I don't think it still like landed.
Okay, into Voldy.
Good luck, good luck. Yeah, no, it didn't.
I don't know where he is. There he is. That was bad. Where are you? There you are. Cool. Come on, floor, fall down. Please. Please, floor. Thank you.
Yeah, Voldemort is like similar to PC. You have to like dodge his spells and make them hit the pillars in the first room. And the second one is just you make the spells hit the mirror. So yeah, so they bounce back to hit Voldemort himself. And then he also like makes the rocks levitate and stuff. It's kind of a weird fight, but it's pretty self-explanatory.
Come on, Voldemort.
Die, Voldemort. Do you still have the potion, by the way? Do you know?
I have no clue. Probably not.
Yeah, better not die. But once again, we brew one potion for Snape in his homework, so we have one time we can go to 0 after that, to 0 health.
Very nearly time. I think this might be time now.
Right.
Cool. And time.
Oh, whoops.
I think that was like a 1:8:52.
My timer does not stop. I think so as well. Wait, why does my timer not stop? What are my hotkeys?
Wait, I'm watching on stream. 1:8:55 on stream.
What?
Cool. So that is that. Well, no matter what that was, that's still a world record. Somehow.
Only one timer stops. I don't know why. But yeah, GG's. GG's. That's insane. Holy fuck.
My time best is a 1:06:38 now.
Recce by over a minute. Dang. That's really, really good. Yeah, I don't think I'll finish my run, but that's okay. Don't know why the timer doesn't stop though, but you know. Do you know what the time is? I can just
Well, on timer?
Yeah, no, what like your finish time is?
I split at 1:08:53.
Alright.
But I think I split slightly late.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know why my hotkeys don't work. I'm so confused. Yeah, I reset my time. It's okay. I'm done anyways. I was just here to, I don't know. I don't know what I was here for really, but I enjoyed it. It was
to
fun.
help me get through the horror that is.
I guess.
One.
Wait. So that's the professional timer fix. There we go. That looks perfect. Anyway.
My time was 0. I've won. Cool.
Yeah, true. I completed this game in 0 seconds. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna take the time and finish it here so we can set up the quiz like in peace. It might take a while because it's a bigger project and it's not just a plain run. But I hope you guys stick around for it. It's probably pretty epic. Like I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, congrats again to SLS for the world record and for running here. Thanks as well.
Thanks for joining me and for getting as far as you could.
I tried. At least I showed like how it's even more impressive now your time because I showed how bad you can be at this game.
Yeah, like how much you can get screwed over.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna go into a short transition and then we will be right back.